This is a casual spoiler warning. There may or may not be details let out, so watch at your own risk. Etika, you know the drill.
Well, they get a little squeaky when they get a little bit cold. Squeaky cold.
I started.
Oh, squeaky cold. Dude, look, there's actually more people than there have been since the last time all the other times we came here. Before there'd be
All
like
those
maybe
people.
Yeah, before there'd be maybe 5 or 6 cars. There's actually people here.
Yeah, this parking lot was full when we got here.
So we actually came to one of the earlier shows. Instead of going at like 11 o'clock, we came here at like 8:30 because I don't know, Star Wars, I guess, and because we wanted to.
Yeah. Star Wars Rogue One.
Also saw it in 3D as well, like
3D.
like usual. I think I'm actually gonna start putting that if it's 3D or 2D, just
Didn't you already say that you were going to?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, but past me and future me don't remember a lot of things. I mean, past me probably said it, but future me is gonna forget it. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. Like we said, this is an easy movie to explain.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking that the purpose of this movie was to pretty much tie in how they figured out how to destroy the Death Star, or to show like how they figured out how to destroy the Death Star.
Yeah.
Because, I think it was in the 4th one. They destroyed it.
There was only 3 movies.
What?
There was only 3 episodes.
There were?
Yes.
Nick kept saying 4.
Yeah, there's only 3.
I don't know, but in the one where they destroyed the Death Star, they never...
Or maybe there's 6, something.
I don't know.
Either way.
They didn't explain
Yeah.
how they figured it out. They just did it.
Yeah. I think actually how the first one started was essentially the first Star Wars movie started with Princess Leia getting captured by Darth Vader and all that special hoopla, right?
Yeah.
And then, they were like, oh, I got these plans for the Death Star. Then, they never explained it. And all this was just to flesh out, basically to flesh out the lore of how it happened.
This just explained how they figured out how to destroy the Death Star, who created the Death Star, and who, left the opening for the Death Star to be destroyed.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of it, whenever they first said it, they were... because whenever everyone first, why would there, the biggest question everyone thought, I know, in the movie was why would they make a flaw in the Death Star?
Yeah.
But the point being was it was done there, it was put in there purposely by someone who was basically bribed into working for them.
He was imprisoned.
Yeah, so he purposely put that flaw in.
He purposely put that in for his daughter to find the plans of the Death Star and to relay the message to everyone else.
Because he had to make it to where it was as they wanted it, but he also wanted to basically sabotage it as well. So
he also couldn't have an obvious.
Yeah, he also had, it couldn't be just like a big target that says shoot this and blow it up. So yeah. It's basically the whole plot. I mean, they find the plans. There's a lot of the first beginnings and all that.
There's a lot of
There's okay. The beginning was basically introducing a group of characters, but it was sort of unnecessary because they all die in the end. Spoiler warning, but
everybody dies.
Yes, every single one of the team does die.
Literally almost not everybody, but pretty much everybody they introduce in this movie dies.
Yeah, essentially everyone who's technically part of Rogue One dies. Whether it's explosions, getting shot, more explosions, getting nuked, more explosions,
getting nuked again.
Yeah, there's a lot of nukes. They nuke things in this movie. It's really great.
Yeah.
But
and then Darth Vader shows up at the end.
Yeah, they actually tied it into where how the first movie started. They actually put the first minute in to the end of the movie, and it was really neat.
Yeah, where they get the plans. Darth Vader shows up and blocks some stuff with his sword.
I think that was a really good tie-in.
Oh,
I really did like that.
Me and my friend were talking about this when we saw it yesterday. I saw it twice.
Yeah,
2D and 3D.
He saw it twice because, you know, oh, I didn't want to spoil it again.
What?
Not
Sure.
good.
But yesterday when we were talking about it, we were like, it would be cool if there was a black saber or a white saber. And in this movie, they said something about a black saber. But is there a black lightsaber?
They didn't introduce any, but with the new revamped movies, they might introduce it because the new revamped movies introduce more to the lore, so there could be one later, but in the original ones, there is no black ones to.
Yeah,
there's purple, red, green, blue, all the normal, but yeah there isn't a black.
Because when they were going through the database to try and find the Death Star plans, it went something, something, something.
Yeah,
black saber and then Stardust.
Yeah,
which was what the daughter's dad called her.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of interesting stuff that I mean, they say it and you're like, that sounds really interesting. And a lot of it really does sound interesting. It's sort of that, you know, you don't know what it is, and you know, if you're into it, you're like, well, what is it? I need to know, sort of thing. And it was really neat.
I just think a black lightsaber would be. Wait.
What?
I think there was, actually.
Not yet.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I think there was.
Oh, and the one guy who I believe was a Jedi, I'm not exactly sure.
Who, the blind guy?
Yeah. Was he a Jedi?
The blind guy was not a Jedi, I don't think.
He just talked about the Force.
Yeah, he was just all about the Fourth.
He was blind too.
The Force, not Fourth.
The Fourth.
The Fourth.
He is the Fourth. The blind Fourth. He was blind. That was neat. It's funny because at one point they put bags over their head. And the dude's just like, I'm blind, what are you doing? I can't see anything.
Yeah, they bagged the blind guy.
Really, it's just like...
So he couldn't see anything, but he already couldn't see anything, so...
Yeah. I felt there was a lot of... Oh, yeah, and there was also the sort of token droid in this, too. It was sort of like it looked like a sort of prototype super battle droid sort of thing. K2SO, I think, or something like that.
They called him K2 for short.
Yeah. But... Yeah, like there was that sort of, you know, droid helper.
There's a dark saber.
Is it it might be introduced in the new movies. That's why. I haven't seen the newest one yet. Not Rogue One, the one before that.
Yeah, this is later on in the. It's not in the movies. It's like in the cartoons, I guess.
Oh, so essentially,
like
so it's later on in the sort of series than what we have.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
But there was.
So there is a black saber then.
Yeah, there is. Well, it's called a dark saber.
But the color is black now.
Yes. But I'm saying it's called a dark saber.
I'm hoping if they do introduce more, they put a little more like sort of thought into their design, I think.
What do you mean?
Because the lightsabers are neat, but they need to I feel like they need to look a little different other than just color.
Well, actually, the dark saber, it's not like a lightsaber. It's more of like a katana.
I was gonna say that was Daikatana.
It's more of a katana look. It's more of an actual blade look to it. It doesn't look like a lightsaber. So they did something different with that, at least.
Yeah, like I said, that'll probably be done.
But that is the only thing they've changed, really.
So far, yeah.
As of lightsabers.
The only other one would be Darth Maul's, and his was meh. Well, Darth Maul's and the new one that has the weird side guard things doesn't.
Well, they had I forget whose it was, but someone's. They were part of the Sith. Their lightsaber, the handle was curved.
Huh.
So, like, the saber never actually changes, but the actual, like, handle of it is different every once in a while.
Yeah.
But they do need to change it up a little bit more.
Yeah, other than just having, different handles, but it's always still just a long light. It's like, you know.
Yeah. They need to add to it.
But, yeah. story, it's characters.
Happy 13th birthday, Jaden McKnight.
I swear that's been up there for like ever.
Oh yeah, it has.
I don't even know like if that.
That might have been up there last time we actually. I remember saying something about happy birthday.
Yeah, I don't know if that
Last
actually
movie.
like is like I don't know if that that place is actually open for business or anything.
Yeah, they are. They do
not,
stuff.
They do not get a lot of business then.
No, they don't. I see cars there every once in a while. But like every once in a while.
They sure as heck are making bank, that's for sure.
Well, they make bank by putting up happy birthday signs. People pay for that probably.
All right, getting off. We get off topic more and more lately.
Yes,
like
but this will be a 5-minute episode.
I mean, yeah.
This movie, movie consisted of pretty much like talking, silence, flying, walking,
And dialogue. Like it was a lot. Yeah. Well.
and then fighting at
Yeah.
the end.
A basic gist of it was there was a lot of talking in the beginning, and then the second half was the big battle scene. And
Well,
that's
it
basically-
wasn't the second half.
Well,
Because I checked the time and it was like we got there at 8. The movie probably started around like 8:05 maybe.
Yeah, 8:10.
I checked the time and it was 9 o'clock. So we were halfway through the movie and there was like no fighting still.
okay, so they started.
So the fighting was literally all at like the last 10 to 15 minutes,
yeah.
maybe 20 minutes of the movie. But the entire movie, except for the last 15 to 20 minutes, is just flying, dialogue, and silence, pretty much,
Yeah,
and
makes
walking.
sense, yeah.
Like
This movie isn't really meant to have the same sort of like.
it's a 2-hour-long movie too.
Yeah.
So
It's sort of like a good equivalent is the first Lord of the Rings movie, to where a lot of it was more, it explained more than it sort of like showed. It was more just to introduce you to things and explain things, and it was to have the big battles and all that.
yeah.
What was that one thing I was gonna say?
I don't remember.
No, wait. There was something you wanted to say. Did you say it already?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Alright, I don't think I got anything else.
This is gonna be our shortest review yet.
I'll be editing this in a night because then I ain't gonna be junk.
You can upload this tomorrow, Monday, not tomorrow.
No, I gotta upload the other one first.
You haven't.
No!
What was the other one?
Fantastic Beasts.
You haven't done that yet?
Dude, I gotta figure out where the hell I'm putting the pictures of the beasts. I gotta figure out. Look.
Just slap them in the corner
No,
or something,
look,
bro.
Look, I gotta listen to future me and or past you and past me. So when they talk about future me, I can know what I'm doing.
Little Caesars. Hold on, I can't find the zoom button. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't holding the camera.
You said every time. How do you miss the zoom button?
Wendy's.
Where are you going? Oh, you're going into Wendy's. Okay.
Focus. Megan works there.
All right.
She used to work there. Burger King.
See, anything else big that we talk about?
Taco Bell?
Talk. Anything else big we got to talk about? I did notice I said that.
Not really.
Oh, I do have one thing to say though.
Yes.
The sort of look of it, like how do I say it? They kept true to the sort of old look, like the rebels and all the stormtroopers. They do look like the same as they did in all the other movies, so they didn't change that aspect. And the music and stuff was also basically the same, maybe a little different.
It was different.
Yeah, but no, I mean it had the same sort of tune to it though, so.
Yeah, but it was different at times. Like the beginning, that was different.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess there's two ways to look at it, right? You can look at it as its own movie or as an addition to the Star Wars series. Which it'd be hard to judge it as its own movie because first it has Star Wars and it's pretty clear to anyone who's seen it where it is. So I guess the only real way to say it, no turn on red, that dude just...
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, it says right there.
Yeah,
That's
it does
blocked
say
by the
something.
green light that you can't see.
Yeah, it did say no turn on red, though. But, I mean, I don't really... I mean, that's basic. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
See, let's see, I talked about how they all died. They tried to fight for who died the best. Who do you think died the best?
What do you mean?
Who do you think had the coolest death?
Either the... I don't know names, so it's either the black guy with the really heavy rifle, pretty much, that just shot blasts. The black guy with the white in his beard.
Yeah, I think the black guy died first, by the way. He always does.
No,
Oh,
he
that's
didn't.
funny, right?
The black guy didn't die first. The
Okay.
blind guy died first.
Did he?
Yeah. The blind guy blew up. Actually, if you want to count who died first out of, like, kind of like major characters, it would be the one chick's father.
Oh.
Because the father died, then the blind guy died, then the black guy died, and then it was Bodhi, the one dude in the white robe, who was pretty much trying to stop the Rogue One.
Yeah.
And then it was,
Both of them, I guess, at the same time, technically.
yeah, no, then it was K2, the robot.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was the guy in the white robe.
Yeah, if I had to take
And
anyone's
then it was
death...
the last two main
Yeah.
characters.
If I had to take anyone's death, I would say K2.
That tree.
Yeah, I don't know how they got it all the way up there.
I
but
know. That's a tall tree. I
yeah.
say if the person who died most like heroic would be K2.
Yeah, yeah, to me K2 gets it as well. He gets that medal. Slap the medal on him.
The ones that died like, I'd say the coolest would be the black guy or Bodhi, because both of them died in a fiery explosion. It wouldn't be the blind guy because he blew up and then he died.
Yeah, he blew up, lived for a few seconds, and then died.
Yeah, and then
the other guy, the big guy, the guy with the gun, just kind of got shot.
what big guy?
The guy who was friends with the blind guy, he got shot.
No, he didn't. He blew up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Someone suicide bombed him.
No, someone was gonna go throw a grenade at him, but then he shot him.
Yeah, but
The guy holding the grenade died, and then the grenade fell.
I still,
blew up.
Yeah, personally, I still consider that suicide bomb.
That's not a suicide bomb. He was gonna throw the grenade. He wasn't trying to kill himself. He was trying to kill the black guy.
He was more of an Asian.
What?
Here, what?
No, he wasn't.
He
was obviously black.
I do not believe that. You know, I have one thing to say though.
What?
Every character, every single person who shoots in that damn movie, right? They all have
Can't aim.
they all have the stormtrooper training to where someone could stand right in front of them. It'll take about 10 shots before they hit
Literally,
them.
the blind guy was walking
Yeah.
in a complete straight line,
And they were like-
and they couldn't shoot him.
Yeah, they were like...
Then the black guy literally ran in a complete straight line right behind the blind guy, and they couldn't shoot him either. And then Bodhi literally ran in a straight line as well, and they couldn't shoot him.
Yeah, they like, no one... There was always at least, like, 10 guys shooting at him, at least. And none of them could do it. It was... Stormtrooper training is not... If someone ever asks you to do that, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Want to be a stormtrooper? No.
We'll teach you how to shoot. No. No.
I'll pass.
You get Stormtrooper training certificates.
Be part of the rebels. They can shoot.
Yeah, they can at least
Their
shoot.
aim was always on spot.
Well, yeah.
Up until they were shot.
Or until the plot needed more of the bad guys to live.
Yeah.
But whenever they didn't, yeah, their shots were basically like they were like on point the whole time, so it was great.
Alright, so ratings?
Alright. I am gonna judge it from a sort of like sort of judging it with like in line with the others, like in line with the other movies in a way, because I can't really judge it as its own movie. I mean, I could, but nah. Let's see. It was good, but it did have some pretty flagrant flaws. There is one point that it didn't use that I did like.
Yeah.
The two leads who died in the end, they liked each other, but they didn't go like instant romance.
They died in a hug.
Yeah, it's
not a
yeah.
kiss.
So I will give it points. So many points for not making it so essentially they're gonna die, and then their first reaction is, "Oh, I love you so much," because that's fucking stupid. So I will give it a B plus.
A B plus?
Yes, not quite an A, but not, yes. I mean, it did look nice. The sound was good and all that, but it did have a few sort of meh things to it.
I was thinking the complete opposite, and I'm gonna give it a D minus.
Whoa, why?
I just it did its job and explained how they figured out how to destroy the Death Star and stuff, but that was literally the last 20 minutes of the movie. It was all just, a lot of it wasn't needed, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
My friend gave it a 5.5 out of 10.
Which if you go by our
I'm guessing that would be about a C.
Well, if you go by our ratings and go to, it'd be 10 times that amount, that'd be a 55, which would make him an F, essentially.
Well, I was
By
thinking
our
along the lines of, it's halfway, so it'd be a C.
Yes, we don't use stars. Stars are stupid.
Yeah, we don't use stars. I can't find the button.